Alright guys, just at this next garden, just started mowing the verges. They're really tall out the front. Have a look. So we've done the one up there. This lawn again, so we'll get it nice and neat and get the edges done. They've done some weeding, so it looks really nice. And they put some compost on and planted some stuff. Wow, very, very nice. Geraniums. Should be almost the right time of year to plant, end of May, they say. We can guarantee we're not going to get any more frost, so nearly there. Mid-May, I think. Okay, it may look alright on camera, but it's looking an absolute bugger. Been really struggling with this grass. It's wet, and when I stop to, you know, scoop the grass back, it leaves a little bit down, and I just had to refill the mower. It was going slow, and I thought, oh god, it's gonna break. But it was just low on fuel, luckily. I'm gonna have to go over this twice, and I'll show you why it's so difficult. The clearance level is absolutely zero on the grass. In fact, it almost scrapes along, and the customer makes me do this because it's the exact way he likes his lawn to be cut. And I do say that, you know, you've got to be careful because it's just going to kill it in the summer, and it'll leave it with no, you know, shallow roots and no resilience. But he's absolutely insistent, and I do understand why. Actually, I finally got it sort of near the middle to end of last year. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like at the end, and very unusual way. Look, it's totally scraping along the floor, and it's on number 3, but that's not an accurate level because this mower has dropped from years of use and being dropped on the floor and all sorts. So that's actually more of a realistic sort of number 1 or lower, I don't know. But anyway, I'll keep you up to date. Just show you around. So this is the rear lawn that I don't always show you, and I always do this one notch higher just to give it a bit of a better chance. It's actually massively full of moss, and we did dethatch it, so we need to come back with the rake attachment maybe, but it looks better from the back instead of the front side. If you can see, it's just all about how the light reflects on the grass really. And then I'll just show you coming through to their front lawn where it goes so low it scrapes on the ground, and of course it causes damage, for example in places like this. But the customer absolutely insists on it, and this is the view from the back. And then if I go up to the front bit, I can show you the view from their house that they see. It was tough today. It's a nice, really massively flowering choicea there, Mexican orange. They've got some petunias there to plant, another petunia in a pot, but I'll show you what it looks like. And this is what he's after. It was a bit wet, and the mower wasn't doing great today. It was a bit low on petrol, but done a very nice fine sharp edge. You can see it there, and then just its first very low cut of the season because we're giving the grass seed a chance, but it's looking good. On to the next one. Alright guys, we're at this lawn, and I'll show you in the back garden as well, but this is the front. We'll get a nice edge on it. It's really long at the minute, the grass is really growing, so we'll mow through this, show you what it looks like, and in the back as well. Right, so this is pretty wild, this grass. It's grown really tall actually, and lots of weeds in it, but should look nice and neat when it's done. These are the edges. The edge up there, and then the edge along here. We get some nice sharp edges on there. And it'll look really nice. It's a beautiful shape, and just remembering this, they've got one of these aces in that really nice garden. And, oh wow, some huge peonies. These may be the best peonies we see all year. Look, they're just about to come out, but they're very, very tall. Look at them, and they're not flopping yet, which they can do, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Some nice bluebells out and about. So yeah, I'll show you what the garden looks like. Some interesting purple flowers at the end we'll have to check out. I just finished the edging. I have to do it by hand down here. I've got some hand edges, but you can see it's not quite as tight and sharp as using a strimmer. I've done that side as well, so nice edges. And then there's the front lawn, and that's the nice sharp right hand edge that I've been able to do that with the strimmer. Sharp right hand edge, so it's not near all those pebbles, and yet you will end up smashing a window if you try and get a strimmer on little pebbles like this. Not a good idea. And then I'll just show you in the back. The lawn's looking good there, and then we'll have a time check and see what else we need to do. But Steve's been weeding away and doing bits and pieces that the customers asked him to do. Here we go. That's the lawn looking nice and sharp around the edges, nicely cut. And we'll carry on with the rest of it and see you at the next garden. Alright guys, we're in this garden today, the one with the terraces, and just mowing through and blowing. There's quite a lot out the front as well, actually, more so if anything. And Steve's just mowing that top terrace, and I've trimmed around the sides and just blowing all the debris out. Got a bit of weeding to do along here, and then got this rose that we've cut back, coming back very nicely. And there's beautiful blossom up here we'll have a closer look at. I think that's a crab apple. Oh wow, so the worst fruit has the most incredible flower. It's a big flower. Then we've got these lovely things down here. Not sure if we've done that or what, I don't think so. These are really, really nice things. We put them in last year, and this is the leaf shape. Very nice things. And there's another one similar that's coming out with a different coloured flower. That's really nice. So something a little bit different in this garden. And this is what I wanted to show you in the last garden, actually, the purple or blue flower coming out at the end of the lawn. It's got these really tiny dark leaves. And then the lawn, I'll show you it when it's done. And they've got a lot of roses here, a lot of fancy ones. If you know, you know, but it's from the UK one that does the nice roses. Can't remember what the name is. I'm sure it's got like something like Michael something, or it's got a common name in it. But here we go, buds coming out already. We've actually chopped them right down end of last year. We didn't have time to do it the year before. And then we've planted the odd new one up there. So it'll be interesting to see what those roses look like. And there's some wild garlic, well, some garlic down here. Just feeling a few spots of rain. The problem we've got here, see all this mud? It's totally... I don't even hear that, and it's been like that all year. And so we've only mowed twice, and if you see there, there's holes coming through for drainage from this terrace. And there are holes down here for this one. I don't know if you can see them. But the water's not getting out of this bottom terrace on this side. And it is just, it's pure clay around here, and I mean pure clay. You dig down into the soil, and you know, you can make pots out of the stuff, But looking good anyway for the lawns, and we've done a bit of weeding around this border, and then up on the around the patio and along here. So we're just going to move on. Probably going to get rained off soon, but we'll see. And finish with a blow.